Welcome to Destination Preservation. This is a new docuseries that I'm really excited to be a part of. Let me ask you a question. What did you have for breakfast this morning? And do you know where that food came from? Most Americans today buy all of their food from a grocery store, and it comes from a commercial farm. We're very disconnected from our food in that way. In this docuseries, we are going to bridge the gap between where our food comes from and how it gets to our family's table. From the city to the farm, let's take a look at where our food comes from. Today I'm going to meet Minister Aaron of Southside Family Farms, an urban farming initiative in Columbus, Ohio.
This is our first urban farm. It was a space to engage community and to get community educated on growing. All of these beds here, we grow organically. Communicate, collaborate, and cultivate.
Yes.
And to know your story and communicate it, and to grow your story.
And to grow your food.
And to grow your food.
Because
it all starts around food.
It all starts around food because we all have to eat, right?
Yes.
So bridging that gap between our cultural heritage and where our food came from for our ancestors, and then all of their knowledge, you know, not letting that get lost.
Yes.
And that's really what you're doing here in the community, is teaching the youth and the children how to put their hands in the dirt and seed to table, what that looks like.
Yes. We want to remove the blight, you know, because we said blight is not always in the houses. It's in the perception and the things you see. And so we want to bring the colors into our community. And again, those are the colors that are in our color band, resources relationship, the reviving and redemption. In this space here, we have started planting a lot of perennial flowers and more sensory plants. And so even when we put the lamb's ear in there,
Yeah, we call that cowboy tissue paper.
it's nice and soft. Being able to come to their community urban farm and having a space where they can do that thing together, and then they go home and share the story with their parents, who, you know, because of those generational absences, they are now learning. Now the youth are teaching the parents.
That's right. The youth build the boxes, and then they're going to do the art on the boxes, and then they're going to grow in the boxes, and then reap the benefit of everything that they're working on. So it really is beautifully interwoven between the food and the community and the youth here.
Yeah.
You've done a wonderful job.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying that. And it is about us, even as we are growing community and developing the community, we like to think of it as growing farmers.
You just have to teach a few people, and those people teach a few people, and it's just a spark. That's all you need.
And it starts with a seed.
That's right.
It starts with a seed.
It does
and
start
you
with
have
a
to
seed.
plant the seed, sow the seed, and it will bring the harvest of what you expect. But it takes some communication, collaboration, and some cultivation.
Thank you for having me
Yes,
here today.
thank you for
I appreciate
coming
you so
and,
much.
opening up this opportunity.
And now we're headed to the country to meet with the Cruz family on their homestead. It is so beautiful out here.
Thank you so much for having me.
How was the drive?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Hi. Look at all you guys. Hi, how are you? It's such a beautiful family. I'm so excited to learn about you guys' farm today.
Great. We're happy to show it to you.
Show me what you got growing in your hoop house. Come on. You show me what you got in here? She's like, leave me alone, I'm eating my lunch. Ooh. Whoa, it is warm in here. What is that one?
It's lettuce.
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 All right. It is 100 degrees in here. Who does what with the chicken chores?
Me and Kenzie.
You and Kenzie. And what do you and Kenzie do? Collect the eggs? Homesteading is always a process. So what I find is people think that they're just going to start a homestead and like have all the things and everything's going to be beautiful and aesthetic, and it's not.
It's definitely a progression.
It's a progression.
And I feel like the people that start doing too much all at once end up quitting.
Yeah.
Because they get overwhelmed, they get burned out.
What type of breed are these?
So Mama is a Berkshire 100%.
Okay.
And I bred her with a Duroc.
I wanted to thank you guys for having me here today. What is your driving force for wanting to grow your own food and have your crops and your animals and homeschool your children? And like, what's the why behind that?
I mean, if you want to wrap it all into one word, I would say leaving behind a legacy. You know, this life isn't wealth of money. It's wealth of the nature that God has created. Like, we are, as something else we teach the kids, like, you know, He gave us this land. He gave us these animals. That's our responsibility. He gave us this.
So your
and we are to take
faith
care of it.
is interwoven with your lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like-
kind of where the name Narrow Road comes from.
Okay.
In Matthew, the road that leads to destruction is wide and many people pass through it, but the harder road is the narrow road, but that leads to salvation and that kind of thing.
Life.
So
Yeah. Yeah, and like, this lifestyle, it's harder.
It
There's
is.
no doubt about it.
Yes.
Like,
Right,
peop-
this is a work sun up, sundown, plus
After dark,
you have
too.
yeah, and you have to work outside of the home to
Yep.
bring in the income to do the things that you want to do here. It's a simpler life, but it's not an easier
yeah,
one.
simple does not mean easy in
Right.
this way.
You do your thing, and I'll just what is it called? Sous chef. I'll sous can.
I like that. Soup can. Maybe that can be like a new term. You have the canner and the soup canner.
Yeah, we should probably get a patent on that. Yeah, a sous canner. You just can't do all the things.
Yes.
What's great is knowing how to do all the things, so you have the knowledge to do them.
Yeah, I think that's one of the downfalls of many people that start this lifestyle because they have that ambition
Sure.
and then they have to learn to let go of certain things.
Was that a child?
That was a child. Having more than 10 minutes is a miracle, honestly, which is okay. It's a lifestyle we choose.
I wanted to say thank you for having me over at your house today. And showing me all your things and teaching me all your stuff. And it was really great being here, so thank you guys so much for having me. I'm here in Ohio. I've been invited by a Korean family to come learn how to make kimchi. Kimchi is a fermented food. I don't know anything about it, but fermentation is food preservation. So I'm all in.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank
Good
you.
to meet you in person.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me today.
Of course. Are you ready to make some kimchi?
I absolutely am ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So today, you guys are gonna maybe show me how to make some kimchi. I have never done this before, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm just gonna take a back seat, watch you guys work your magic. Do you often make kimchi together?
Yeah.
We done.
Oh, so you're probably like a well-oiled machine.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's make some kimchi.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
We're not gonna wash the cabbage right now.
Okay.
We don't wash. So we're gonna make 4 different sections.
Okay.
So first, make half. Go through the knife, about I would say 35%, and use your hand to crack that open like this.
Okay.
Every other layer, we're gonna put the salt.
Yeah, so what we're doing here is brining
Yeah.
the nap cabbage.
You guys wanna try that?
Yeah? Okay. All
Okay.
right. Salt heavy at the top. And lighter at the bottom.
Very good.
Yeah. And now we're going to wash this cabbage.
Okay. Get all the brine off, basically.
Exactly. For today's kimchi marinade, we're using ginger, garlic, pear, green onion, fermented shrimp, salt, sugar, plum extract, fish sauce, gochugaru or red pepper flakes, and sweet rice powder.
We always try to starting with the small, and then we can adding later, especially salt.
Oh, this smells so good.
You're doing good. Yeah, don't put too much. That's good amount. Perfect. I will tell you when you put too much.
Into the jar?
Yep, into the
To
jar.
I think that will be the last piece.
Yep, you really want
And really
Push
shove
it.
it down.
to shove it down there.
Your job is very busy today.
There we go. The first jar.
Yep.
Before we eat, I'm gonna try to say something in Korean to you.
Say it.
Sham moketsmida. No?
Great.
Nice. Yeah, that's
All right.
Great job.
Thank you so much for feeding me and for all this wonderful food.
All right, let me see. I love fresh kimchi.
Do you like fresh?
I love
All
fresh
right, I'm gonna
kimchi.
try the fermented.
That's the thing. Kimchi 2 days old, 17 days old, same kimchi, different taste.
Same exact recipe, same exact, you've done everything the same. Just time changes it.
Right, exactly.
Kind of like us.
Yeah.
No doubt it. Yep.
This is delicious. Thank you so much.
All right.
We believe this is important work. If you would like to invest in the success of this series, please go to our website. Coming to a kitchen near you. I couldn't even finish it. Seriously though, we're coming to your kitchen.